Hey, what up, everybody? We got a draft going down, and we're going to have Jamie and Mark coming through. We're going to be talking some rookie rankings and rookie values, and let's see who shows up first. Let's get ready to smoke. Let's see, make sure the soundboard. No, dang it, totally got to fix the soundboard. Getting a new computer, and so getting everything kind of set up for that. Shout out to Hassan, said today's his grandma's birthday. Happy birthday. Shout out to Stranger. Shout out to Jamie, said he'll be here in a few. Carlos in the house. What up? We got a live draft that's starting here in a few minutes, and we're going to be talking some rookies and rookie values. So really curious to see what everybody's thinking about. We just a lot of rookie talk. Yes, I cannot wait. See what everybody thinks. So make sure you guys stick around. Jacoby Lane, all right. Yeah, I got to. I'm pulling up all the draft results because there's still so many rookies that I don't even know where the hell they ended up going. But yeah, dude, I mean, Lane going to the Ravens. What is it? Was it third round? Something like that? I mean, pretty awesome. Hey, Stranger said best Bengals offseason since 21. Nice. I mean, Dexter Lawrence, huge. You talking about the draft specifically or like the Dexter Lawrence move? Because, yeah, I mean, that was huge for the defense. Yeah, Hassan, shout out to your grandma and her birthday. Yeah. Whoever the Ravens got on offense are passing. Yeah, I feel like they're going to pass it way more this year than years previous. But, with a guy like Derrick Henry, he's still going to be pounding the rock. Third round. Yeah, I know it was the middle of third round somewhere. Bengals got Cassius Howell in the second. Okay. Nice. Pulling up the results here now. And here we go. Oh, shit. I do not see a lot of green dots. Where the hell is everybody? Dude, guys are going to auto on the fast draft. Come on. Dude, and where the heck is Jaw Crispy? He's not in here. And he's got the first pick. Dude, there's so many. Dude, you guys going to auto in the first round? And it said all of it. Lawrence Allen, Mafe Cook, and the draft. Nice. Cash out might be a good asset. And Barham said he was one of my top 10 players. Cool. Hey, Raider Jack in the house. What up, bro? We got a draft going down. Jamie's going to be coming in here shortly. We're going to get some rookie talk going, talk some values. And who's excited for the drafts? We got a lot of drafts coming. This is, for everyone watching, this is a best ball redraft. This is not a dynasty draft. Those will all be slow drafts. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about some. And Bijan and Gibbs off the board first. Well, Bijan, Gibbs, and Allen off the board first. No surprise there. King D, shout out to the LBC. What up, bro? Is my... What the hell? Oh, there we go. Camera is mirrored, just tripping me out for a second. And dude, Raider Jack said the Michael movie was fire last night. Hell yeah, bro. I actually saw it twice. So I went opening night with Vanessa, and it's because Noble got in trouble, so he didn't go with me opening night. But it was so good. I had to take him the second day, so I saw it twice on Wednesday and Thursday. And then for anybody who has the streaming service, the Blue Steel streaming service with me, there's a decent version on there already, so I've kind of just had that on in the background. But yeah, super good movie. I know people are like hating on like certain things because they like, I don't know what, didn't make it like a 10-hour movie with like every single little instance of his life, but I thought it was dope. Super fun. And I like biopic movies, and I'm not like a stickler like a lot of people have been like, oh, it's got to be like exactly 1,000,000%, it's It's all in good fun. We all know most of the true story, anyways. Carlos said Bijan not the 101, of course. Said I'll be surprised if no one takes Pitts in the 3rd to 5th round. He's not going that high. So in these leagues, it is tight end premium. It's tight end premium, but there's no tight end spot. So you're not the guy like Pitts just not going to go that high. He just wouldn't. And also, it's not a dynasty; it's a redraft. Oh, for sure, they're making a part 2. Yeah, and I don't know if you heard, like they had to change. Like it was supposed to come out last year, but they had to change the whole like 3rd act because they talked about like the allegations that happened in the 90s, the one that was happening during the Dangerous tour, I believe, and like apparently there was some kind of non-disclosure or something where they like couldn't mention like that person's name or whatever, and so yeah, they had to like completely change it around. And Theo, what up, bro? Said hope all is well. He said we'll love still the 101 in rookie drafts. Yeah, for sure. I mean, unless someone really, really needs a wide receiver or Mendoza more, you know, like I just think like Love is going like in 99% of rookie drafts at the 101. Horrible landing spot. I think everybody everybody's in agreements. Horrible landing spot. So yeah. And and Theo, click. There's another link that you can if you go to my channel, you'll see there's another feed. That one, the feed that you're on is for the cell phones. But if you get to the other feed, that's the normal like one. Yeah, and huge ass throwing down a $5. We got Jamie in the house now. What up, Jamie?
What up? What a crazy weekend, man.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of uneventful in the draft. Like I know that like this year's draft, and shout out to Hollywood. What up, bro? Like everybody fantasy wise was really off this year's draft because you know it's just not real top heavy. I mean, for the IDPs, I feel like defense stole the show, and I feel like there's going to be some random people who got drafted 3rd, 4th, 5th round that make an impact because it always happens that way, right?
Oh, always. Yeah, there's some late round guys that I'm still going to be on. I'm still trying to digest everything though right now.
Yeah, like I didn't even like I was talking to Pam, she was asking me a question in the DMs and she was like, Chris Bell from Miami just went in my draft. And I was like, shit, it's such an awesome spot for Chris Bell.
It is. He might be like redshirted the first year because I know he's dealing with some kind of an injury. So he might not be impactful this year. But in Dynasty, that's someone you can just throw on the IR or in your taxi squad.
For sure. Especially like this year with all the Dynasty leagues that I host, we had it to where they could stay in there for 2 years. I bumped that up to 3 years now.
That's a good idea.
We increased the taxi squad spots and bumped it up to 3 years. I feel like there's a lot of guys who just prematurely get cut from the taxi squad who shouldn't. And then like, you know, they make it to your regular roster and then their ass gets cut from there, you know, and then like a couple months later, they end up being like, you know, relevant. Yeah, it's 3 years. It's 3 years now. So it says 2 years experience, I believe. And yeah, but that's what it means. Like you gotta get them out of there when they're on their 3rd year now, not when they're on their.
Now you have to be careful because sometimes you can't add someone that's on their 2nd or 3rd year, depending on your settings.
Yeah, that part has not changed. That part's not changed. It's still you can only add rookies there. The Gunmaster, what up? He said, you think the Buccaneers do you think the Buccaneers done any better in the draft? Could have done better. I mean, I like their first pick. They got Bain with their first pick, and I feel like, you know, there's some issues with him that made him drop a little bit lower. Nothing like that has to do with how good he's been on the field.
For me, man, Ted Hurst shot up my rankings. I already had him as like a late 2nd round value. I'm willing to probably take him like 203. as early as maybe 202, depending. But I like that for Ted Hurst because you got Mike Evans. He vacated all those deep ball targets, right? And
Yep.
that's what Ted Hurst is good at. He's got a nice catch radius. He's going to be awesome in the red zone. He's got the touchdown upside. Like the dude's got like a 99th percentile jump.
What up,
So
TJ?
I like that.
Yeah. So he was one of the guys who you were saying that you liked coming into the draft, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, and just that landing spot, it just solidifies it, man. Because I think it hurts Jalen McMillan more than anything because you got Ibuka.
Probably.
He's got his role. You got Godwin. You know, he's got his role. So I just like the Ted Hurst role.
Yeah. Carlos said, I love Hurst, good player. Yeah. Because we really don't know how relevant what's his name? Godwin is gonna be, and that's if he can even stay healthy.
True that. And I don't think they got any tight ends. So what? And still their tight end one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Round one. Man, I was so surprised Jeremiah Love went to the Cardinals. I can't believe that. My heart sunk when I saw that.
Say that again.
Jeremiah Love going to the Cardinals. That's like the worst landing spot ever that you could think of for that guy, right?
Yep, for sure.
And it ruins Tyler Algier. He just got Algiered again because remember Bijan came in the second year. Now he goes. I thought he was going to get like 60% of the snaps, maybe. I don't even see 30% anymore.
For Algier or what?
For Algier. Like,
oh yeah, like he got paid like good backup money. Yeah, that's about it. But that even when he got that money, I said it at the time. It's either real cheap starter money or it's really high backup money. One of the two.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if the Cardinals had it in their. I don't know if they had it in their bag the whole time that they were going to pick him at number 3 if he was there, but.
They tried trading. They tried trading back because they didn't want to take him this high.
Yeah.
But everyone called their bluff, so they weren't able to make a trade.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm liking that Carnell Tate landing spot. He's got the draft capital. He's got the pedigree. He's probably going to see about, 120, 130 targets just this season alone.
Yeah.
So the Browns, I'm a Browns fan.
Mm-hmm.
They had a really good draft for NFL purposes, but it sucks for us fantasy players because people are so high on Concepcion, right? He's talented, slot guy, and other people are so high on Boston. I really wasn't, but for fantasy purposes, it's the Browns. Like, how could you be excited about that?
No. And who is the other guy who is the other wide receiver that they got? Cooper, right?
No, they got Denzel Boston.
Boston, that's who it is. Yeah. Man, just like fucking up their value right away. I guess could be a little bit better. Like now we get him a little bit later in the rookie drafts. And dude, I thought I was, man, I don't know if you noticed, Jamie, but you're super blurry over there. I'm doing multiple things and I just totally forgot to tell you.
Yeah, no, my camera's been doing that lately. I don't know what's up with that.
Okay.
Ever since I started putting my microphone right in front of my face, it's been screwing it up. What if I turn it?
And
I don't know. No one wants to look at me anyway, so Maybe that'll be
Yeah,
a
and
little
sorry,
better.
there's guys bitching in the chat right now about dude, like people join a lot of these drafts and a lot of slow drafts, and some people have like, I don't know, 5-10 drafts going at a time, and so the auto you know, sometimes it happens and it wasn't you know, who they wanted. And it happens.
Set a queue.
I know, yeah, but you know, I'm gonna take care of those people who join the 5 to 10 drafts. I mean, the guys who join 1 to 2, if you want to bitch about like something, like, you know, it's fine.
And then we got Omar Cooper Jr. and Sadiq both going to the Jets. Like, how shitty is that?
Say it again. Who went to the Jets? Oh yeah, Sadiq. Yeah,
Sadiq and Omar Cooper Jr.
Yeah. Oh, that's where Cooper went, to the Jets. Yeah. And what? Fuck. Let me see. Hold on, PJ. Let me see if the drop works. But he said y'all saw the last pick was Kadarius Toney, right?
Man, Tony.
His Browns also got Traylon Green for no reason. I mean,
it's not for no reason.
Not everybody's gonna pan out. Like, you know, like no matter what, like got to take some shots here and there.
I mean, we didn't get to talk about quarterbacks when we did our episode, but Traylon Green was my 4th overall quarterback for fantasy. It was right behind Simpson and Neusmeyer. And there's a chance they could even use him at another position or just put him in there for packages because that dude's got legit speed. And I think he's better than Shitter Sanders. So yeah, he's a guy that if you're in your 4th round of rookie drafts, I'm willing to take a shot on him. Yeah, with Sadiq going to the Jets. Now, a week ago, I was looking at a team of mine, and I had like 4 tight ends, and Mason Taylor was like my 4th tight end. And I was shooting offers out like 202, 203, 204. And the 203 person accepted it because they had 0 tight ends on their roster. Soon as Sadiq got drafted, they posted in the chat like they got screwed. It's like, well, not really, because last year the Jets, they ran 67% of the time with 12 personnel, and they only had 1 good tight end on the roster. Now they got 2, so that can go up.
Man, I don't know why all this has to happen right when I'm live, and then if I don't answer, I'm just like such an asshole. But like, fuck, like all this is happening right now. Even with someone who knows that I'm live, they're just like texting me and just like adding, you know, to it.
Oh, and then the Ravens picking one of my favorite receivers, Elijah Surratt. That kind of sucks because they took Jacoby Lane way earlier, like a whole round earlier. So I don't even know what to think about that. So I'm wondering, with Jeremiah Love's bad landing spot, how many people are now willing to give up that 101 a little bit cheaper? Or are they still just going to go with Jeremiah Love just for the talent alone? Let's see, what do we got going on in this draft? Can't really see the screen. I'm going to pull it up on my phone. I mean, IDP drafts with the rookie draft. I'm kind of excited for that, man. Like Arnell Reese, Styles, you got CJ Allen. Let's see, what draft is this? Is this Chasen Tyson? Or is this Airheads? Oh, Airheads is slow. All right, cool. I got it pulled up. So I see Jadarian Price just went. I mean, above guys like Stevenson, even Monungai. I don't know how I feel about that. So, I mean, Price was always in that backup role in college. I don't see him getting a full workload, especially Charbonnet comes back, what, week 7, 6 or 7, maybe? He's going to have
dude,
to.
Yeah, just keep talking. I'm trying to
Yeah,
listen.
I'm just talking to the people, so don't even worry.
Cool. All right, thank you.
But yeah, like Jadarian Price, I know he got that first round draft capital, but it was the 32nd pick. We all seen that before with CEH, right? That was a big bust, and Jadarian Price always been a backup, never had a full time role, so I just don't see him getting more. He ain't gonna get more than like 12 to 15 touches a game, I don't think. And taking him this high in a draft, what, round 7 in a super flex? I see Tony Pollard just went. So we had Nick Singleton, I believe. Is that who went? The Titans. In the rookie draft, I don't mind grabbing Singleton late if you can get him in like the 3rd. Just because you're going to know by next year if he's actually worth anything. And if he's not, you could just get rid of him. But I mean, with Pollard and who's the other guy? Spears. Pollard and Spears. Like I can see a 3-headed backfield. You know, get Singleton definitely some work in there, and eventually, I mean, injuries are going to happen. So maybe you can get like a 50-50 split. Shit, why isn't my draft? I got this pulled up on my phone, but it's not going pick to pick. I got to back out every time. Let's see. I know the Bears drafted another tight end that I liked. Yeah, Sam Roush. That's kind of a bummer because I just don't. He's definitely not taking over Loveland, man. But then again, injuries happen, right?
Hell yeah, and they happen
And
all the time.
And that was the 69th pick. That pick was traded like 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, it's because that pick always ends up being bad.
Yeah.
And not really bad, but like I just remember like Tank Dell, he was a big pick at 69. I don't even know however many years ago. And it just seems like that pick always turns into like some kind of injury prone player. And I don't fucking know why, but because that's really weird.
See, Zay Flowers just went off the board. Still liking that pick.
Yeah, and so I'm just drawing a clear line in the sand on the changing of picks moving forward, that if it's a misclick or something that's mentioned like right away, that could be changed. But yeah, the auto picks can't be changed anymore.
Yeah, because you got what, 2 to 4 hours to pick?
Well, just, I mean, 1 hour at the end for the last like 6 rounds or whatever. But yeah. The thing that I don't like is like we're all in this together to like complete the draft as fast as we can. And like I know that there's a bunch of people who they'll get mad that at certain people that they know are like that they're like wasting time on the clock, but they'll never re-tag them. Like that's the one thing that really annoys the hell out of me. When you know someone's on the clock, you know they've been there for a couple hours. Like, why not just re-tag them instead of like talking shit like under your breath or like, you know, because I know that shit happens with people, and not under your breath, but just like talking shit behind the screen or whatever. So it's just fucking annoying. Now I'm gonna finally pull the damn draft up here. I mean, I have it actually. No, I have it on the computer screen. So you got the draft pulled up on your phone, right? Well, I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but you joined so you could see the picks.
This
stuff,
draft,
right?
yeah. I just got to keep backing out because it's not showing me every pick.
Yeah. So actually, I'm just gonna pull it up on my screen so I can see it bigger. Cause I'm curious to see like what kind of picks like changed here as far as like the rookies. And
well, I see Tate. Tate seems to go higher right after Flowers.
Where did he go? Let me see. I'm trying to see. Oh, there he is in the 8th. I'm gonna pull up another draft, and we're gonna like whatever previous like slow draft, and kind of just like compare and contrast a little bit. One sec, be right back.
Yeah, Tate to me just seems like he's going a little bit higher, and I don't blame it. Like I said, 130 targets, possibly 6, 7 touchdowns. Like it's going to be him and Wandale pretty much getting all the targets.
Who'd you say? You're talking about Tate?
Tate, yeah. I see Tyson just went above Brian Thomas. I don't know if I would do that, but I do like Tyson's landing spot.
That's what I was going to say. Out of the top 3 wide receivers, we talked about them going into the draft, but give me your thoughts on those 3 guys, just now that we know their landing spots.
Yeah, like I've always had Tate number 1. He's still my number 1.
Okay.
Lemon was my number 2. I moved him below Tyson. I just love Tyson's landing spot. And Lemon, it was more Lemon's landing spot that I moved him down rather than Tyson up. Because he went to the Eagles. Yeah, I know they're going to get rid of A.J. Brown, right?
Yeah, I mean,
but
after drafting Lemon, it almost seemed,
But the problem is with Lemon, he's more of a slot guy.
Okay.
And when has Jalen Hurts ever targeted a slot receiver? Not much at all.
Yeah, it seems like they run a lot of tight ends out of the slot, though, right? Like I don't even.
Yeah, and they just drafted a tight end. Crap, drawing a blank. We're looking at Eagles. They drafted Eli Stowers. Like he was a tight end that people were putting him up there with Sadiq. And you can run him out of the slot because he is that slot type tight end. So
yeah. All right. So here, so this draft started a few days ago. We're in the 15th round right now. And Love went at the 2-4. So, almost identical there. Tate went at the 9-4. So he went about a round. Not a full round earlier, but maybe like a little bit more than a half round earlier. On paper, a round earlier. And let's see about Tyson. Where'd Tyson go? Tyson went at the 10-1. I know I've seen him go earlier than that, but I feel like 10th, 11th round is where Tyson and Lemon were going a lot. Because I just started grabbing them a shitload. Like right after I filled my starters, if Tyson and Lemon were there, I just started grabbing them. Because like just having those guys as bench players going into the season, like I felt like really good about that pre-draft. Now that's not really going to be a thing. I bet those guys go like you got to draft them as starters now.
Yeah, especially
Lemon just went in the 10th, so same thing where he still be drafted as a starter.
I'd still rather have Marvin Harrison over Lemon.
Yeah, I would too.
In best ball, I might consider Metcalf just because it's best ball.
Shout out to Bees. What up, Bees? He said Jalen Hurts is a bum. Hardly throws the damn ball. He said change that tush push rule, and he's out of the NFL in 3 years. The one thing that I'm really curious about, and shout out to Robert, I'll answer your question here in a second. The thing with the tush push is how can they make something legal on offense but illegal on defense? Like that's the part that I really don't understand about all of that. I know it's an offensive league, but yeah, I don't know. I've never really understood that part of it where it's illegal on defense but perfectly legal on offense. And Robert said in the rookie draft, what would be a reasonable draft if someone wanted to move up to the 107 from the 107 to the 104? I don't know.
Right now,
I don't know about you,
Jamie,
but I feel like that's a really huge jump in this year's draft. Literally from the 105 to the 106, I feel like it's an insane tier break this year. Am I wrong about that?
No, you're right. 105, even pre-draft, 105 was that break for me. Now with Concepcion going to the Browns and Sadiq with the bad landing spot, I'm not interested in them right now. You're gonna have Price possibly get reached on in that 105, 106 area. So you might have Tyson or Lemon fall to you at the 106, but I don't see it happening.
Right. I feel like unless it's a super RB needy team that jumps Price into the top 5, I feel like that. Love, I just feel like is number 1. Unless it's like some super, specific case where someone like is in dire need of a quarterback, but even Mendoza is probably not going to start year one. So even like dire need of a quarterback is still not a good pick. Or unless you wanted to get a Tate or Tyson or whatever, because you really, really needed a wide receiver and you're super stacked on running back. Other than that, I feel like it's Love at number 1. And then it's just going to be a big clusterfuck between 2, 3, and 4 of Mendoza, Tyson, Tate, and Lemon. Because I know that as time goes on, people are going to start. I don't know. I just don't think it's as cookie cutter. I mean, like maybe Tate is, but I don't know. I know there's going to be people who really like Lemon because he went to the Eagles.
Yeah,
the disrespect to the Super Bowl MVP is wild. People still hate on Darnold like crazy, man. And Stranger said, thanks, Huss. He said, I've been saying that for years about the tush push, especially since it's supposed to be a player safety rule on defense. Yeah, exactly. Like, how is it not a safety rule on offense? A player safety rule on offense, but it is on defense. Like, that never made much sense to me. So, yeah, I feel like they need to either change it on defense or change it on offense, one of the two. And I feel like, yeah, like because of like the Eagles, it's like they can't change it on offense because it really only affects them and that's it. And that would just be super weird. So just get rid of it on defense, The IDP's off the board. Dude, Jaw Crispy, what happened to him? That motherfucker. He's autoing, and so he got Hutchinson, Crosby, Parsons, and Bosa already at IDP. Man, at least he got the 2 quarterbacks, man, but he doesn't have 2 running backs yet.
Let's see. What pick is he at?
He got the number 1 pick.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see that now.
Dude. And King D said, yep, agree, Huss. No more changing the pick for people on auto pick. Yeah. Yep. It's just, it's the line need to be drawn in the sand. And yeah, I'm just late, was late to the party, especially with this one, though. I think this one, I don't know if this one, I feel like this one was a misclick because he picked JCM in the fucking like 6th round or something like that. Yeah. And there's no way that would, yeah.
Especially, I think they just drafted someone.
B said, I hope they voted out, but can't stand to watch that shit. Yeah, it's annoying, especially because, like, I don't know. It's different on the goal line. It's different 1 yard, but like when you start doing it multiple times, to get like 5 yards or whatever, and you're doing it 2 or 3 times. I mean, that shit just gets annoying, man. And like, also, is that one of the reasons their offense took a step back? I know they had some injuries and stuff, and I know everyone was gunning for them after winning the Super Bowl, but that they practice that shit so much that it takes away from other things.
I'm going to grab another beer real quick.
Because when they practice it, that like they're practicing it for their offense. But they're really practicing it to make sure that their defense can stand up against that if anybody ever tried to do it against them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. When it happens 2 or 3 times on the same drive because they're trying to get like 5 or 6 yards, like that shit's just lame as hell, dude. Yeah, man. Fuck the quarterback sneaks. And it's because Saquon didn't have the same year. I mean, dude, they were because really what it was, they needed to change their identity a little bit, and like they didn't evolve in the pass game at all, and that's what stopped them, I feel, from like evolving past what they were. Because dude, if you're just gonna keep calling the same bullshit plays and like Saquon's not like, it's like when Ricky Williams was on the podcast and he talked about his 2 years like back to back where he still might hold the record for the most touches in back-to-back seasons. It was like over 700 touches or some shit like that. And he was like, year 1 was great. He averaged like 4 yards a carry, 4.2 yards a carry, and some shit like that. And then it was like the next year after that, he said that next year hurt. He said he only averaged like 3.2 yards a carry or some shit like that. He said that year was not fun. He said he was getting hit in the backfield like damn near every time. Yeah, because Hurts can't throw, for sure. What up, Robert? So what do you think about the draft so far? I think it was pretty underwhelming. I think like the people who are really hating on this year's draft class will be like, yes, yeah, I told you guys this was going to be a horrible draft class. Because it seems like a lot of guys didn't go to teams that we wanted them to. Like Love going to the Cardinals, like horrible pick. Just some of the wide receiver spots. Like, I mean, even Tate going to Tennessee, like, yeah, he's going to get a bunch of work, but man, goes to one of the shittiest offenses, in the entire league. And like, we hope that Cam Ward takes a little bit of a step up. But yeah, not even, we don't even think of Tennessee as like a super high volume passing offense, but I think the IDP won this draft. Like I feel like there's going to be a lot, right? Jamie, can you think of any like really relevant like IDP players? I mean, obviously Reese, like those top guys are going to be dope, but can you think of anybody who just is on your radar for whatever reason in the IDP world?
Hold on, let me pull up this draft real quick. Where the fuck did I put it? Here we go. So yeah, and IDP drafts. At the end of the first round, I see some IDP players going off the board. You got obviously Reese, you got Styles, you got CJ Allen, even Caleb Downs. Like,
yeah, because I mean, I would assume he's going to be a starter, like from the get.
Yeah. Let's see, Caleb Downs, and then we got
and Bailey. I don't think
Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain's a great one.
Yeah, because the Tampa Bay Bucks line sucks. Like, I know they have some decent guys over there, but like they're all old as hell, and like they really can't get after the quarterback.
Yeah, so I mean, I can see Reese, Styles, and like CJ Allen going at the end of first rounds of rookie drafts. Because after you hit that,
that'd be crazy. Because that rarely happens.
Well, you have
unless you're in a really, really deep league.
But you have to think the quality of people after like Sadiq, Omar Cooper, and Concepcion.
It is pretty
who's
whack.
There? It's Stowers, Ty Simpson. Then you got like the Branch, Boston, Lane. Not people I'm really interested in. So I would rather probably go Reese and Styles at the end of the first round.
Yeah.
And then even second round, you got like what's that dude's name? David Bailey.
Yeah.
You got Anthony Hill, Josiah Trotter. That could be a decent one right there at the end of the second round.
There you go. Yeah, man. It is going to be and is Josiah Trotter, is that Jeremiah Trotter's son also?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me look that up.
Because I know the other Trotter is his son. The one who came out a couple years ago. Dude, fuck yeah, he is. Man.
Yeah, yes, he is the son of Jeremiah. Yep.
Dude, just spitting out NFL prospects, man.
Yeah.
And the other I forget his fucking name. The one who went to the Eagles, like he really hasn't been shit. And with Jihad Campbell coming over there, he's probably just gonna be a backup for a while. So I'm curious what and this Josiah was drafted a lot earlier because the other Trotter, I think, was like a 4th rounder or 5th rounder. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I mean, after Trotter, I really don't see many that I'm excited about. I mean, Jacob Rodriguez, possibly.
Dude, someone who's going to be on my radar is Bud Clark out of TCU. When he got picked by the Seahawks in the 2nd round. I don't know where he's going to be on there. I don't know where he's going to be on their depth chart. I'm going to pull it up right now because I don't even know if he's a free safety or a strong safety. But I know the Seahawks do great at drafting safeties, and if they draft a safety early, they're probably hitting.
So I've been doing a lot of underdog drafts, pre-draft, and in the 20th round, one of my last picks. I mean, there's not anyone really there that's going to make your roster, right?
Right.
I've been taking a chance on what's his name, Amari DiMercato.
Okay.
He went over to the Kansas City Chiefs, right?
Yeah. It was
But-
like their
but
third
the
running
Chief-
back, right?
Yeah, but the Chiefs just drafted Emmett Johnson, who he was my fourth tight end or fourth running back
Uh-huh.
as a prospect. I kind of like that as like that pass catching type guy, kind of just to spell Walker, or if Walker gets hurt, Emmett Johnson could be the guy that actually gets the majority of the touches.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, it is gonna take a few days to like process all of this because, like, I mean, it's a whole ass draft. But man, I'm excited. I'm excited because even though we got to find the needles in the haystack, man. We got to find those diamonds in the rough. They're out there. We got to find them. Because people can say whatever the fuck they want about Puka or Kyren Williams and all that. Like, nobody drafted those motherfuckers high. Like Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like, I think I drafted him in like the fourth round of like a lot of rookie drafts. Because he wasn't drafted high. So nobody's like, oh, that guy's going to be the shit. You know? Because like all these guys are talented. Like all of them are.
Yeah, what did I say? Because you asked who was my next Puka. Did I say it was Ted Hurst or?
Dude, I can't even remember who you said when you're talking about when we recorded the video, right?
Yeah, because like
I know
when you said that, I was thinking of a guy that was going in the third round that could be going earlier.
Yeah.
And Ted Hurst for me was a third round pick. I was taking him in the late second. Now he's an early second for me. So if I can get him in the late second round, give me that all day.
If you can get him when in the what?
In like the late second round.
Oh man, I mean, shit, he might be. I mean, dude, it's so bad right now that I mean, I really feel like people like him may be an end of the first round, early second round, right? I mean, because look at what Egbuka did, and now they're getting rid of like Mike. They already got rid of him, of Mike Evans, so it's like he's kind of coming into the number 3 or 4 spot right off the bat, and if he does any better than Jalen McMillan early, you know, like could easily leapfrog him.
And I like Ted Hurst as a prospect better than Jalen McMillan coming in.
Yeah. Because what was McMillan? Wasn't he like a 5th rounder, 4th rounder, something like that?
Ooh, good question.
I don't think he was a high pick.
Yeah, I was all up on Roman Wilson over Jalen McMillan.
Okay.
I know that take failed, especially now that they just drafted Jeremy Bernard, who's the replacement for Roman Wilson.
Dude, it's kind of tough, man. I almost like don't want to be drafting people off championship, like NCAA championship teams anymore, because like sometimes those teams are just so stacked that like players do way better than what they should.
Yeah, Jalen McMillan was end of the third round.
Yeah,
in
okay,
the NFL draft.
Okay, so similar spot.
But I think we're going to be able to find some diamonds with these running backs still. Because with all the landing spots and that they went so late in the NFL draft, there's still value to be had. Because let's say Adam Randall, he went to the Ravens, right? This is the perfect taxi squad guy if you can get late in a like third round, right? Because he's very, very similar to Derrick Henry.
And also like, and just to like, you know, just go back a couple drafts, like Bucky Irving was drafted in the 4th round at 125th, you know, pick overall, you know, so like they just need the opportunity. It's like, it's finding those guys that are in the right situation to where their number ends up getting called earlier than others.
Yeah. Kyle Monangai last year, he was a 4th round pick, I believe.
Yeah.
But one guy, like everyone was so excited about Mike Washington.
Yeah.
And going to the Raiders behind Genty, he's going to fall. But you got to remember, dude, people get injured.
Yeah, for sure. And like they have no one else besides
There's
Genty.
no competition.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if Genty does go down, Mike Washington is going to step in, and he could be a huge value.
And
I see the rookie mock someone did today. He went 401.
yeah, I mean, fuck.
So like
That's like almost as
pre-draft.
late as he went in the NFL draft.
Pre combine, Mike Washington Jr. was my sleeper. I was getting him in like the early to mid third rounds of rookie drafts.
Yeah.
Then the combine hit, and I was completely off of him because people were taking him at the end of the first, beginning of the second, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I seen him as early as 111, 201, 202. So I was off of him there. But now that he goes here and he's going in the fourth round, he's still talented.
Yeah, for sure.
He's still got that pedigree. So if you can get him like late third, early fourth, take that all day.
And dude, I know his hands aren't amazing, but he could catch, right?
Yeah, he can catch, and he's a big body guy. He's not really that like outside type guy, but he can get in between the tackles and make people miss.
Yeah, like Genty isn't going to get 100% of every, running back like touch. So I mean, they're going to run dual running backs at times. And like, it's not like they have a bunch of wide receivers. I mean, they have Bowers, but like, they don't have a bunch of wide receivers over there. Like I'm assuming they're going to get him in the mix, and he's just not going to be like some bench warmer who gets like no touches at all.
Yeah, they'll give him some carries, and they'll just warm him up. So in case something does happen to Genty, he could just step right in.
But also, like, why would you workhorse like Genty into the ground when your team's not that good? Like, either. Like, I mean, I know. I mean, really, you just should not want to get Genty hurt. That's really like what it is. While you, wait for Mendoza to kind of marinate a little bit for this first year. But I don't know.
Another landing spot, running back that I kind of like. I didn't like this prospect, but Desmond Claiborne.
Okay.
He went to the Vikings, and
Yeah.
you have to think the Vikings don't have anyone that I'm really excited about. I mean, you got an old ass Aaron Jones, and then Mason. What the fuck's his name? Mason, whatever. He has no upside. So bringing in a guy like Desmond Claiborne, that could be a sneaky pick.
Yeah, I mean, he's someone who will just be on your taxi squad initially, and like, yeah, there's not a lot of longevity with Jones and Mason over there.
I do like the Jonah Coleman landing spot in Denver.
Mm-hmm.
Coleman, he was my number 2 running back, like pre-draft. I think I'm still going to keep him in that area, like 2-3. I guess
even
I have
above
to
Price.
I was going to say, I guess I have to keep Price above him just because of that.
I mean, you get drafted in the first. Ken Walker's gone, and Charbonnet is going to be hurt. I mean, not playing for a little bit. Like he's got to be there because he's going to be in the mix right away.
Exactly. So I think you kind of have to put him there.
Yeah.
But Jonah Coleman, man, and that offense with Dobbins, he's always going to be injured, right? RJ Harvey, we saw it last year. They didn't really use him that much.
Yeah, I'm curious how that's going to change this year too.
And did Justin Jolie go to Denver? That's going to be a sneaky freaking pick. Let me just confirm that because it was late.
Yeah, I still haven't even gone through all the draft picks. Like over the next. So where
Justin Jolie? Justin Jolie. He went to Denver.
Okay.
And he seems like that kind of tight end that Sean Payton just completely loves. And there's no tight end in that room that I'm actually scared of. That I don't see Justin Jolie just taking a back seat to any of these guys. He can be used right away.
What up, Jacob? He said, question. I got 5 2027 first round picks in a 10-man 2 QB league. Should I trade some of my remaining good assets to get 3 more 2027 first? Well,
no.
I guess if you're okay donating this year, and having a bunch of fun next year, I mean, do it. That will be fun. But like, I usually break the teams down in 3 tiers. You're either a tier A, you're going for it now. You're a tier B, you're kind of rebuilding, but you're a playoff contender, or it's just a project. That's the tier C, where you're probably not even a playoff contender. If you're not a playoff contender, yeah, go ahead and do it. Have some fun. And even if you don't draft anybody in that draft, you could probably trade those picks for an entire starting roster.
Yeah, and Alex, I know you always said in a 10-team league, you want studs because it's so hard to make up. Like, depth doesn't matter in 10-team leagues.
Doesn't.
So go make those 2-for-1 trades when you're getting a stud. What I would do is I would look at which 27 first is projected to be like one of the later ones. Trade that 27 first for like the 103, 104, so you can get like a Tate or a Tyson, because those guys have opportunities to be studs in this league.
Yeah. Then you take your shot.
And then next year, we're going to have 5 quarterbacks that are going to have like first round grades. So, I mean, you can get 2 of them easily in that draft.
Yeah, next year is going to be insane with the quarterbacks, because this year, like, Mendoza might not even start like right away. I don't think he is, with as much money as they gave Cousins. Like, it would be stupid for him to start this year. You give him 1 year to learn, and then he comes in second year, like ready to go.
I could see him even throwing them in like week 8 or 9 if they're not really competing, just to get them some reps.
Dude, I guess I'm torn on that idea, because I know it happens. I'm not saying that it won't happen. I guess I'm just torn on that happening, because I feel like throwing someone in there on a shitty team, it's more than likely to go bad than good. Because like, we're talking about stars of college, guys who probably aren't used to losing like at all. And like, you're just going to throw them in there at the real shitty team that's doing like horrible. And if they don't have an instant like uptick, for that team, it's like mentally it could just go completely south. That's what I kind of think.
Yeah. But you gotta think also, if they're completely out of the playoffs by like week 12, 13, you got to get them in there for some reps.
I don't think so, because if you're that good, I feel like it's more between the ears that you need in your first year. I mean, look at Patrick Mahomes. Like, Mahomes only played 1 game as a rookie, and that was because they clinched the playoffs. And, like, that was it. That was his 1 game to play. I think he threw for like 200 and something or 300 yards. Like, if you're ready physically, you're just always going to be ready physically. Like, they got to get ready mentally. And, like, I don't know. Look at a guy like Trey Lance, who they get in there so early, and then you get hurt, and then it's like, it's all mental. Like, and then you lose your job and just everything, man. It's all mental. And B said they're gonna give him the Jordan Love treatment. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna have that long to give him. Like, I don't know if they're gonna give him 4 years, but dude, at least 1 year, like, it's, if these guys were going on a good team, that's different, but they're not. They're going on like the worst teams, possible, if they're a high first round pick, unless somebody traded for it. That's really what it is. If they were on good teams, shit, you'd be able to throw them in right now. But it's because they're on shitty teams that, like, yeah, I just feel like it's best to let these dudes marinate for a year and learn. Because there's a way big difference between a college quarterback and an NFL franchise quarterback.
Yeah, speaking of Trey Lance, his brother going to the New Orleans Saints.
Okay. Is he a quarterback?
No, he's a wide receiver.
Okay.
So you add Tyson, you add Oscar Delp at tight end, and then you add Bryce Lance. That's a big win for Tyler Shough. Like, I just can't see how Tyler Shuck's going to fail this year.
And dude, we were talking about it. Remember how we were like, man, if like Tater Tyson can go somewhere where they're not the number one, it's going to be so sick. And we were talking about the Saints.
Yeah.
Man, that's so awesome for Tyson.
But then again, you have Olave, who's kind of got injured, right?
Yeah, but I'm just
then
saying.
you have Tyson, who gets injured. So
I'm just saying we're assuming health for everybody right now.
Yeah.
So we can't. Yeah, I don't want to start thinking about injuries yet.
but I do know a lot.
Don't blow
a
my
lot
buzz,
of people,
Jamie. All right, don't blow my buzz.
Like, I don't know much about Bryce Lance. He wasn't on my radar, but I do know a lot of smart people in the industry that were on him.
When did he get drafted?
So pick 136.
It's like fifth or fourth or fifth. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't.
The reason
aware
I
of
wasn't
it.
on him, like he's a 5th-year senior.
Okay.
Only 2 years.
Which I don't
of-
hate on people if they're 5th-year seniors. You know,
Well, you gotta
I know
remember-
a lot of people do though because they should have already been drafted like 2 years ago, right?
Well, with the COVID year that we had, plus
Well,
the
now we're past
NIL,
the COVID year. Now everybody now
I think
did not play
we're
during
hitting
COVID.
the end of it right now.
No,
Right?
This is no. This everyone who's been playing right now did not play during COVID. 2021 would have been their earliest years.
But you also had like redshirt freshmen that gave them an extra year.
I guess I forgot guys could play more than 5 years, right?
Yeah. If they're redshirted, I believe that's what it is.
Well, the red shirt,
Um,
usually the red shirts are the ones who are 5th-year seniors. I guess now, like, because of like guys could go play at JUCO and like all that shit. Like, I mean, I guess all that would still be in the mix. But yeah, I thought that all the guys who are drafted right now, the earliest ones started in 2021. That's what I thought.
And then don't be sleeping on Oscar Delt, man, because Juwan Johnson, I like him now for this year and possibly next year.
Uh-huh.
But going forward, Delp could be the guy in New Orleans. He was drafted 73rd overall.
Cool.
I believe he's the 9th.
Looking at the board to see any other rookies that may have been drafted and moved up. Lemon was like some of the last ones that I've been looking at. Oh, Sadiq. He went in the 13th. Let's see where he went in this other draft. He went in the 14th in a current draft. So very similar. Oh shit! Look at that. Bell just went in the 21st. Ooh.
Wait, which Bell?
The Rook.
There's
Chris.
Skyler.
I forgot.
or Chris?
I forgot.
All
There's
right.
multiple. Chris Bell.
Okay.
He was someone I was getting in like 33, 34, 35th round. Not anymore.
But again, he may not even play this year. That's kind of scary.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I would only draft him that late. But yeah, now just for his landing spot, 21st round. But he said you could have had a red shirt and added the COVID year to get 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they would have had to start their COVID year. So it's like so for like some of those guys, like they red shirted twice then, right?
Oh, yeah. Skyler Bell went to the Bills. So he's going to be the replacement of Shakira.
What round did he go?
Shit. Where did he go? Round 4, pick 25.
Okay.
That's another pick that was traded 5 times. Holy
Hmm.
shit. First, it was the Bears and the Chiefs and the Patriots to the Bills.
Interesting. And if anybody wants to get a draft grade, we'll do that soon. I'm only grading the starters now. Or at least who's drafted as a starter. And yeah, we're just gonna keep smoking more. I'm just looking on here to see if anybody else. It doesn't seem like this one changed a lot, compared to the drafts that were. I mean, Chris Bell. I just shouted him out. I mean, that's someone who's getting drafted hella late. But oh shit, look at that. Bailey went in the 19th round. I'll usually never draft rookies in these best ball drafts for defense. Because you just never know.
Yeah, especially linebackers where they're probably not going to be playing much.
Yeah. Robert said before the draft, Sadiq sometimes fell into the 18th, 19th round. Yeah, I believe it. I
mean, does he fall farther now that he's a Jet?
Yeah, well, that's what's funny. I mean, in this one, he went in the 13th round. But yeah, it sucks, man. Because like Mason Taylor, I don't know. Like, are they gonna run multiple tight ends?
Well, I did mention earlier that they ran 67% 12 personnel last year, which was third highest in the league. So now that they have two legit tight ends, that can go up.
Yeah, definitely.
But then again, they did draft Omar Cooper Jr.
Yeah,
so that's going to take some of those short passes away.
You still got Mitchell over there. So I mean,
AD Mitchell, yeah, he was one of my deep sleepers.
You know what's funny is like I talked about him like during the draft when he got drafted. Like he was like, you want to see a guy just be excited when he gets drafted. I mean, even if you get drafted by the Browns, you just want to see that guy be a little bit excited no matter what, even if he's just putting it on for the camera. Mitchell looked pissed. Like he didn't even want to put the hat on. He was so mad. Like you could just tell. And not like he was like throwing the hat or anything, but you could just tell his facial expression. And I was like, that's what happens when you get drafted and paired up with Anthony Richardson. Like people just aren't going to be happy. And it's so crazy that he went to the Jets and he's happy. That's how bad Anthony Richardson is.
There is a receiver. I know a lot of people were high on him. He was more of like a late second, early third rookie pick for me. But Antonio Williams got drafted in the third round by the Commanders.
Yeah.
So that could be something, man.
Yeah, because they really don't have any. I mean, who do they have over there besides Scary Terry?
Nobody really. Luke McCaffrey.
Right. And he's been a lot of nothing the last couple years.
Yeah. I seen a draft today where Antonio Williams went at the 112.
Yeah.
That seems early for me, but
it does.
If someone believes in it.
I mean, I just feel like once we get past that top 5, there's going to be a lot of subjectiveness. Like maybe you could say top 6, maybe just Sadiq gets drafted at the 106, like a lot. But outside of that, like I feel like we're going to get shocked by a lot of these picks.
I feel like all the 108s, 109s that I have, I'm just going to stick to my pre-draft process. And I'm just going to go with like the Sadiqs or the Concepcion or the Omar Cooper Jr., even though they landed in bad spots.
And I'm going to try to trade some of those picks if I can. If people are just like really wanting, I'm just going to try to move for some established pieces already. There's going to be a lot of dart throws I feel that we're going to have to make.
Yeah, because I feel like everyone now has a flaw past that 105, whether it be landing spots or people that got pushed up that aren't as talented, but they're in a good spot. There's going to be flaws.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, honestly, I would give up my 106, 107 for a 2027 first. And even if that ends up being the 112, I still think that's like you have to wait a whole year for a player. But I think that 112 next year is going to be more powerful than that 106, 107 this year.
Yeah. And Robert said they said pre-draft that they wanted to get Taylor more involved in the offense. I hope so. I got him in a few places and a handful of taxi squads, so I hope they get him more involved. We're nearing the 24th round here. Probably gonna cut out of here pretty soon. So if anyone wants to get a draft grade, throw it in the chat now. Yeah,
Don't forget to hit that like button. And make sure you subscribe, turn on that bell so you always get the notifications. Alex, you're gonna be doing a shit ton of these drafts all summer long.
Oh yeah. Now that the NFL draft is here, fast drafts are coming back. And me and Jamie, we're gonna be recording some rookie videos for you guys and just advice videos in general. And yeah, a lot more coming down the pipeline. Man, fucking Trey Harris. He's got drafted.
Okay, I like Trey Harris.
Okay, tell me why.
Well, I liked him as a prospect last year. Keenan Allen, we don't know if he's going to come back or not.
I would assume not.
So they kept giving Trey Harris reps last year in let's say single wide receiver sets. Trey Harris was the only wide receiver on the field. And yeah, he was just running wind sprints, because they were probably running the ball. But the fact that he was on the field giving him reps, I think they like him. He's better than Quentin Johnston.
Mm-hmm.
So like you put him on, you put Trey Harris on the outside, you got McConkey, and then just get like a decoy on the other side because Quentin Johnston can't catch a ball. So put him there. I think Trey Harris is going to be a sneaky player this year.
Man, I hope so because I drafted him a lot last year, and I think even over Aguka in. I don't know if I did or not. I feel like once or twice I might have, but I was drafting him in the second round a lot, and maybe Aguka did go higher than that. I can't even remember.
Yeah, no, Aguka was. I think the latest I got Aguka was like 202.
Yeah,
and Trey Harris was like the 204, 206 spot.
Yeah, I got him a lot in the middle of the second round, so hopefully Aguka was gone just for my mental. I got him in so many taxi squads, man. I want to be able to pull him out of the taxi squad and be able to flex him here and there.
Yeah, let me see. How many Trey Harrises do I have? Oh, I guess I don't have as many as I thought. I only have 5 Trey Harrises. But he was a target of mine in every draft.
Yeah. All right. I think it's time to smoke more weed. Who's in the chat and smoking with me? Who's in the chat smoking with me? Let me know. I'm pulling out
half baked. Who's coming with me?
Who's coming with me, man? Dude, so I'm always posting like different like YouTube shorts and different like videos, like clips from movies and shit. And like on 420, I posted a bunch of half-baked videos.
Yeah.
And like the Willie Nelson video.
I saw that, yes.
Dude, like man, on my other channel, it has like 1.3 million views, and I got like 700 subscribers from it.
Hell yeah.
I only had like 300 or 400 like subscribers on that one, and it's the one that just the one where I post all my Vegas shit, just anything I'm doing in Vegas and those kind of videos. Is the Vegas Living 420, dude? That one's blown up now. Like man, it's got like 1,400 subscribers now.
I got some booty. And it was good too.
Give me a box of condoms and what's that stuff? We used to eat it all the time back in the day. Pussy. Stranger said, like you have to ask if I'm puffing. No, man. I just wanted to know what you're puffing. And he said the shortbread 33.11. Nice. So this is from the Rhythm company. Jack's Delight 32.54% THC. and it's really big on the terpenoline. I don't know. They got 3 terpenes listed on here, but it was really high in the terps. And I love like the OG Jack Herrera, one of my favorite strains. And these are always like different like hybrids of it. But man, this one has a really good Jack taste to it. All right, and Hugh Jazz said me. All right, we're gonna grade you here in a second.
If y'all got Hulu, on 420 they dropped this new show. It's just like a 6-episode series. Watch the very last one. It's called like 420 Quick Hits. They did a whole episode on Jerome Baker. That bong that Alex is smoking on right now, that's a Jerome Baker bong. And they showed like how he got started with the Deadheads, like with Jerry Garcia and all that. And then back in the 90s, he really got his shit going. Then he ended up getting busted for making artwork, going to prison. And then as soon as he came out of prison, he freaking blew up. Man, it's like a 20-minute episode, man. Definitely recommend checking it out.
Yeah, they were the first guys who were really going hard with the glass bongs and like the glass on glass and like all that. The innovators, man, and the crazy ass little designs. Like this doesn't have a bunch of crazy designs, but it's got the little opals and shit like on the back.
Like I was high as fuck when I was watching it, but I'm pretty sure like Jerome Baker started like touring with the Deadheads and the band with like way before he even started making bongs.
They might have, man. Like
that's what inspired him.
Jason, the main guy, like he's a Grateful Dead, like diehard, man.
Yeah, Jason Harris.
Yeah. And the other owner of Jerome Baker, he's Adam Scheffner's little brother, Jordan Scheffner.
Yeah. Did not know that.
So funny, man. If yeah, like she always like they went like complete opposite paths. I know she's been on a podcast, I think on Christian McCaffrey's mom's podcast, and like she talks about both of them. It's funny.
Yeah, go check that out on Hulu.
Yeah, and if you guys ever come to Vegas, we can take a little tour of their facilities. It's pretty crazy. It's not a huge spot, but man, the amount of like glass and stuff they have there is insane. Cool little spot to smoke. They have a whole like podcast like setup area for filming.
Hell yeah.
And then depending on like what time you come, you might see a couple people putting in work on actually like, you know, creating some of the glass on the spot. Because that's one thing that they always do is like these dispensaries and shit. They'll get them to come in. Sometimes it's to promote a product or something like that, and then but they'll just be there like blowing glass. All right, where's Huge Ass? Number 12 over here. All right, so we just do the starters, but if there's like 3 quarterbacks who got drafted in the top 10 rounds, I kind of put them all into consideration. So we'll start with the QBs. We got Lamar, Dak, and Herbert.
Oh, that's elite A+.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fire trio, man. I would say an A. I'm not going to give it an A+. I'm getting real specific with the A+ and the A- this year because we're going to have to nitpick. I'm going to say that's a solid A.
I got to give it an A+. I mean, Lamar, top 3. Dak, he didn't finish his top 5 last year, right? And then Herbert's a top 7. So you got 3 top 7 guys.
I feel like Dak and Herbert, they are 3 top 7 guys. I just feel like they'd still disappoint me though. Like it sucks. I still want to like talk shit about like these top 7 guys, you know. But like, yeah, Dak, I don't know. He's just he's a motherfucker, man. Gets hurt every other year. But yeah, so Jamie gives it an A+. I give it an A. Super solid nonetheless. Robert says seeing glass blown is fun. I've seen it done at a marble company in the area I live in, Missouri. Nice. Yeah, and like it gets to like some of the times when they're doing the bongs that like they're just twisting everything around, and somehow it ends up being the shape that they wanted to. They blow through the tube to make it like bigger and shit. And like, yeah, it's cool the way you see the art form take shape. And there's this event coming. I think it's next month. It's the champs glass blowing competition, and that one has got like some of the best glass blowers from around the country. And yeah, it's insane the type of pieces that these guys are making. It's insane. All right, running backs. So let's see. So through the 11th round is the starters. So Monty, Stevenson, Mason, and Brooks. This is kind of ugly, man. I mean, you're going from an A on the QBs to, man, I'm gonna say a C plus for the running backs. Probably just a little bit better than a C, but yeah, not too good. But let's see the wide receivers. Amon Ra.
Real quick, I'm gonna give that a C minus.
Okay, C
minus. There's not much upside.
It's not. I mean, it's really, you only have to start 2. So I mean, that's like, even if those are the 2 worst positions or 2 worst slots out of your top 10, it is what it is. But yeah,
I'll move it up to a C. I'll give it a C.
It's ugly. See, me and Jamie,
Monty, bad offensive line. He's still going to get opportunity. Stevenson, I'll give it a C.
Wide receivers and tight ends: Mon Ra, Loveland, Romy Romadunze, and Chris Godwin. I mean, automatically, because of Amon Ra and Loveland, it's up there. Adunze, I like. Godwin, I mean, he's probably not going to bring down the score that much, but
I think Godwin's one of the biggest sleeper at receiver. He's a year removed from his injury.
I just hope he can.
You gotta remember,
that's really what it is. He always gets hurt.
But he was wide receiver 1 before he got injured for like 6 weeks straight.
Oh, for sure, man, dude. I'm the hugest Chris Godwin fan.
So
he's got God and Brown in his name.
The only thing I don't like is that you don't have Caleb because you have Loveland and Odunze. I would have liked to have seen that stack with Caleb Williams.
Yeah, he couldn't have got him. Only way he could have got him is if he would have drafted him back to back.
I see that. He would have missed out on St. Brown.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't hate it. I do like Odunze and Loveland, especially in this format.
I'm debating between a B and a B plus, and I feel like because of Amon Ra and Loveland, we're gonna give it a B plus.
Yeah, I was thinking like 87.5.
There you go.
So that's in that B plus range.
Let's see who the IDPs are here. So Nate Landman, dude, love him. And Lloyd, nice. TJ Edwards, nice. Fucking what the hell? Monwari, there you go. I couldn't think of it.
He was my favorite safety last year coming into this draft. I like that.
Fuck yeah, man. And now I feel like they might like. He just plays all over the place. Like that's what's like interesting. He's not even like a safety anymore. He's like a hybrid player because sometimes I'll put him at almost like a linebacker spot. And
that's what you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Because then he's kind of like he's like at a linebacker spot, but he's like kind of playing nickel. Sometimes I'll put him on the line. Sometimes I'll put him back like a safety. Like, yeah, he's all over the place. And then Buda Baker.
Oh, Buddha, babe. You got the drop?
No. That's what I was saying earlier. I'm getting a new computer, and so like my sound drops are all fucked up right now. I think in the next 3 or 4 days, I'm gonna have that new computer, and then I'm gonna get everything set up on it. So yeah, the top 5, man. I mean, I really like it. I feel like
solid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna give it a B plus. Like it's flirting with an A minus. I just feel like it could be a little bit top heavier. If
you don't have like a stud. Like instead of taking Likely and Tonjes, maybe you could have got like someone else there at those 2 positions because you have Chig. I like Chig, so he's on your bench.
Yeah. And Tongs is going to be good the first half of the season. I don't know how long Kittle is going to be out for, but I mean, tore his Achilles like super late. So yeah, I'm going to give that a B plus. And then let's see, what did TJ said? How do you pronounce his name? Is it Thieneman? Thieneman is this year's Amon Wari. I mean, dude, because he's coming right, like he should be starting right away, right? I'm gonna pull up their depth chart because I forget.
Let me see where he went in this rookie draft.
Yeah, man, he's gonna be starting. Yeah, he's gonna be starting right next to Kobe Bryant.
So Thieneman, where the hell is he? So he went at the 210.
Yeah,
right before Josiah Trotter. So I mean, that's a solid spot right there.
Salty as fuck. The Vikings passed on him. Yeah, man. Why? I don't know why they didn't, like, dude, especially like needing to fill that void for what's his name for Harrison or whatever, Harrison Smith. Like, dude, he's been there forever. Like, that would have been like a super good transition from like, because he was like one of the bigger comps that they had of like who he actually like plays like. All right, so let's see. So A, C plus, B plus, and then a B plus. So let me see. So, let's see. So we got up 3, up 1, and then down 2. So up 5, down 2. So we got an 88 total for Hugh
not
Jackson.
bad.
All right, sounds good, Brown. And come over to the other channel, Brown. This one is the one that's for the cell phone where you can't like see the whole screen. Come over to, if you click on my channel, you'll see the other one that's going and without the cell phone in the title. That's where everyone pretty much is. I'm gonna pull your
question. Brown, is Brown the one that's on the clock?
Yeah. He's always
you're on the clock, Brown.
He's on the clock somewhere. Yes, sir. Solid squad, Hugh Jass. Solid squad. All right, and I'll wait till Brown gets over here. I'm gonna pack a bowl while we tell me when you made it to the correct channel, Brown.
See, we're gonna have to give Crispy like a D minus.
Yeah, dude, Crispy's team fucking sucks. And it's so funny because Crispy, J.A. Crispy,
the fake Crispy
is right next to Crispy. They're both next to each other, first and second.
And the dude auto picked every freaking pick.
Shit. You find damn it.
I don't understand how he ended up with Myles Garrett.
I'm just gonna text you the link. That just seems easier. Hold on. Because it should say Fantasy Football Hustler and the little emoji like somewhere. I don't know if that's gonna be on the left or like you have to like lower the chat to like find it. I'm just gonna text it to you though. Oh no, that's the cell phone version.
But my question is, how did Myles Garrett go this late when he outscored everybody last year in this format?
Dude, I have no idea. Where the hell did he end up going?
He auto picked from Jock Crispy, but it was like 6.
Oh yeah, but hella late.
3, 4, 5, 6.
What the hell?
So if you look at Garrett's scoring last year, he outscored the fifth IDP player by 50 points.
Yeah. Yeah, it was no joke, man. I'm surprised that might be some of the latest that he's gone. Like, I mean, he usually goes.
I took him number 1 overall in the one that I'm in.
Number 1 overall.
Number 1 defensive player overall.
Oh, okay. All right. What round?
I think it was 10 or something, maybe 11.
Yeah. That's normal, and that's like usually where he's been going. I'm glad this year There's only all right. He made it. All right, I'm gonna finish this bowl and then I'm gonna get
All
over
right, Brown.
your
You're on the
squad.
clock, buddy.
Yeah. See, this year I feel like people haven't been jumping as high on the IDP like last year. I remember like 7th round, 8th round. Some people
Yeah,
try to kick
I
it
do
off.
remember that.
It hasn't been like that this year. Maybe that'll change as we get a little bit farther into draft season. But
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even start ranking my IDPs yet, so
yeah, I got to do more. I think I went through 2 waves of rankings, but I didn't get that far, and I got to do more. So that's coming, guys. A lot of rankings coming over the next week. So Brown, Stafford, Jones, and DJ said Crispy will fuck it up. As Stranger said, now I'm puffing some Sunshine Lime, 26.47. Nice. I just pulled out some Animal Face, 32.33. Dude, this shit's been having me sleeping like all week. And B said I'm gonna have to get into the best ball this week. I think, bro, you got to get into it, man. These are, if nothing else, they're like $10 lottery tickets. Like, I think one thing that sucks for you is they always start at 6 o'clock, like West Coast time. So we're should get back to like an early morning, like Saturday one eventually. And also we got the slow drafts going as well.
And the fun part about it is, even if you just do 10 drafts all year long, you're guaranteed to get half your money back. But you're also guaranteed to also win thousands of dollars.
I wouldn't say guaranteed.
Well,
no guarantee, but it wouldn't be hard. How about that to get your money back?
I'm just saying, like every year that I've done it, I've only done about 10 drafts every year, right?
Yeah.
I won half my money back the last 2 years, but the first year is I won $1,000, so I'm still like $900 ahead.
well in the green still.
Yep.
One thing that did change this year, there's only going to be 100 winners. I've condensed the number of winners, but obviously now the top's getting paid more. Even the lower getting paid a lot more. Like I think last year, the 20, I think was the 20 was the lowest. I mean, I think maybe the lowest might be 20 for like a couple teams, but a lot of it's in like the 30 range. And then there's just more $100 winners and all that. So yeah, very easy to win your money back, even doing 5 to 10 drafts. And hell,
yeah, like the first year I ever did this, I only did 5 drafts.
Yeah,
when I won second place,
and that was when you were pretty new to IDP, if I'm remembering.
Yeah, that was like my first year really drafting IDP.
Hell yeah, and dude, like this year, let me just give the payouts based on 300 teams. We're well ahead. Last year, this same time, we were only in the 50s. Now this one's literally number 90. And Brown, gonna be getting to you in one sec. Let me just read off for some peeps who may not have seen the bylaws and what the payouts are gonna be this year. So assuming we get to 300. Again, that's what I'll read off. So 10,000 for first place, 3,000 for second place, 2,000 for third place, 1,500 for fourth place, fifth place, 1,000. So if you make it into the top 5, you're at least getting a grand or more. And I will tell you, man, I know the dude who won first place. Like I think he's already done 25 of these like 90 drafts. He's having a kid, and he said he's having his wife having a baby, and he's like, yeah, I'm taking like a month off. He's like, well, I'm gonna be back really soon. You guys better get ready. He said, I gotta do some. He said, research and get it in. That's for sure. And like I said, I'm gonna be doing a bunch of research myself, putting it on Patreon with the rankings and just like thoughts of where some of these guys are valued, and where I would, what's the range that I would be drafting them in.
And if you do enough teams, you can win first, second, and third. So you're getting all that money combined.
And bro, and I'm pretty sure. Let me go check.
That happened last year.
Yeah, it did. It was the dude who got first also hit fourth. So yeah, so he won 11,400 from his entries. And let me see how many he did, because I mean, it's not like he did a small amount. I know he did a bunch.
I mean, that's rent money for the year. Shit.
He did 71. Did 71 drafts. So he wasn't one of the top 5 or 6 people, but I'm for sure he was in the top 10 somewhere with the amount of drafts that he did. And stranger, good Lord, that's a lot of bread, bro. I'm saying, man, like, especially him and his wife having a baby. Like, I mean, he spent $710, ended up winning 11,000 plus. Like a pretty good investment, I'd say. And if nothing else, we're definitely having a lot of fun drafting. That's for sure.
That's the best part. Just doing the drafts.
Fuck yeah.
Live on air.
And B said 2 years ago, and Crispy was in damn near every league and totally missed. You know what? Yeah. But you know what? He didn't last year. Last year, he had the second place team, 2,800. I mean, things got condensed a little bit this year. So last year, there was only 4 teams that were over $1,000. This year, because I condensed it down to 100 teams, now there's 5 teams that are over $1,000 with the 300 leagues. I mean, dude, $2,800 that paid for last year's and the year before's, and a lot this year as well too. And dude, this year, I mean, we're shooting for 420. I mean, we'll see. That's a lofty goal.
We'll get it. We gotta get it.
We're well ahead of where we were last year of getting to 300. All right, let me see. Where the hell's the... Here we go. Okay. So we started, and I read Stafford and Jones, and that was it, but we never graded it. So Stafford and Jones for the QBs. I think I'm giving that, because we're only grading it off of the starters, and that's it. And it's fringing on a C+ and a B- to me. You
gotta remember, Jones isn't going to start the year.
You know, when did he tear his Achilles?
It was later, so I heard that he could be out like at least 4 to 7 weeks, maybe.
And seeing Brown said I profited a little last year, but enjoyed the drafting and the sweat. Yeah, and I mean, like, there's a lot of things that we like. The league says there's a lot of things that men can waste their time and money on. Fantasy football is not one. The fantasy football is not one of them. It's not a waste of time or money, because like we could be doing so much other shit. At least there's like, we're having fun and a possibility of winning a fat chunk of change. I mean, shit, I was in over 100 drafts last year, and I didn't fucking hit the top 5 or anything like that, like any of those top monies. I still had a hell of a time drafting, and this year we're gonna do better. I'm hitting one of those top 5s this year. I'm shooting for number 1. It's so fucking hard. And let's see. Okay. I didn't even smoke. I was still talking. Hold on.
So I'd have to put like Stafford and then Geno for the first half of the year as your starters, and then put Danny Dimes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say a C+ for the QBs. Get downgraded a little bit because of the QB too. Running backs. Oh. Oh, whew. Okay. Man, that one got me. Running backs: Ken Walker, Javonte, Scatterbo.
Well, I'm going to downgrade this a little bit because he took
go ahead.
Scatterbo above Kyron, who I'm not a big fan of, but I do like Kyron better. But Travis Etienne and Swift should have went above Scatabo.
Dang it. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention during those rounds. That's when all the fucking messages and shit were coming in. But dude, that's crazy because those guys are usually like third, fourth rounders. I mean, just Kyren and Etienne specifically. That's crazy that they went that far down in the fifth.
I mean, even Tootin's upside compared to Scatabo. You got to remember, Scatabo's coming off of an injury. He did get saved by the draft. They didn't draft anyone, so I do like that. But
and Beast, he said, I feel like your coffee evolves every year. Well, dude, I mean, man, I feel like the weeds evolve. The weeds getting better every 2 weeks. And man, like right now, smoking on what kind did I pull out here? This one's the Jungle Juice. Where's the THC percentage? 32% on the THC, and this one's super heavy on the carafilline and the limonene. Super heavy on those terps. But yeah, man, fuck. I feel like I'm due for a bong upgrade though, but I'm not really sure like what to do. So I feel like I got to keep something similar in size and stature. But yeah, man, I bought a lot of the good weed was on sale for $4.20, so I went and got a half ounce. Dude, of stuff that's normally $45 an eighth, I got a half ounce for $60 before the tax. I was pretty fucking stoked on that. Pretty fucking stoked on that. And Brian, I got you. You're next, bro. You're after Brown. And TJ said, I don't drink or smoke anymore. Fantasy is the worst thing I do. My wife's fine with it. I mean, see, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, there's a lot of people who spend a lot of money on shit, just like cigarettes alone. Just think about that. For everybody who smokes cigarettes, you're paying like $10 a pack. I know that might last like more than a day for some people, but like, man, it might not even last a day. And there's no chance of you making money off of smoking those cigarettes. This, you might be able to win $10,000. Right? Stranger said us flexes said need to upgrade with this collection, dude. And I moved around a lot before. So like my bong collection, I never really like expanded it a lot. And like luckily now, like all the bongs that I've got now, I could say that all the Jerome Bakers, all except for one, they hooked me up with. I got hooked up with one way or another. Either it was from Hess and Trust Capital. They gifted it to him. He gifted it to me. You know, like it might have got used at like an event. I cleaned it out, all mine. You know, and or this one, I got the one that I've been using forever. Got gifted from Jerome Baker himself for helping him get his what's it called? Glass blowing competition, all loaded up on their YouTube channel.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
And B said drinking and smoking made football so much better. Last season was so weird. For sure, man. For sure.
I gotta give a shout out to TJ. Even though he doesn't smoke or drink, he sends me like the most elite videos and memes. Every time I get a message from him, I'm like, oh, it's gotta be good. It's always good.
Fuck yeah, dude. TJ is the man. All right. And Crispy, what up, motherfucker? All right, where are we? Okay, so did you ever say, you said you downgraded, but did you ever say an actual grade?
Pick? No, I mean, I do like Walker. I do like Javonte because he was a top 12 last year. Nothing's really changed. But that Scatabo pick above ETN and Swift and even Tootin, that kind of kills it for me.
Rootin' tootin'.
But I do like his top two, man. So that's got to be what, a B plus, right? You only start two.
Yeah, that's funny. It's funny that you were gonna downgrade it because I was just gonna grade it a B.
I mean, it would have been an A.
You said B plus made me laugh.
Like it would have been an A if you would have grabbed someone else besides Scatabo.
And Brown said never seen Scat go after Swift. Okay, yeah. I mean, what Jamie was saying was
shit.
Kyren and ETN specifically. And you took Scat before Swift. Yeah, I said I do think the Jags. I think the Jags add an RB. Yeah, they probably do. And I don't even know about Tootin's fine where he is.
They have LaQuinn Allen and they got Chris Rodriguez. There's not really much upside to them. They're just grinder backs.
Just a bunch of Jags, man, for real.
But yeah, so I'm looking at my last underdog draft.
So I'm saying a B for that.
So Javonte goes,
Kyren
Kyren goes next, then it's Swift, Montgomery, Judkins, Hubbard. Then it's like Scatabo. So Scatabo goes 2 rounds later in a single quarterback.
Yeah.
Than like the Kyren Swift.
All right, QBs. I mean, not QBs. Wide receivers and tight ends. Chase, Rice, Kraft, Pierce, Sutton. I mean, dude, just Chase and Rice right at the top, man. I feel like I don't know if I could give it an A-. I feel like it's a B+ with everybody. I'm teetering though on an A- and a B+ there.
I'm not a Rice guy, especially since they just drafted that one guy. I can't remember his name, but he's supposed to be a shifty dude.
But you don't think now? I mean, now with no what's it called? No issues with him like missing time for anything he's done. Like,
yeah, but I don't see why would you draft Rice over Neighbors? Why would you draft him over Olave or London or Collins? That just doesn't, or Pickens. All those guys that I just named should go before Rice.
Oops. They probably should. But I'm just talking about Rice specifically. Like, you don't think he's like a top like 12-ish guy?
Probably at the end of the 12.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. He went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th
Mhm.
overall.
Yeah.
Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4,
But
5 guys.
Sometimes you gotta get whoever you're trying to get around earlier than
True.
later.
I mean, I would rather have AJ Brown going to the Patriots over Rice, and he went a whole round later.
Yeah, I mean, AJ Brown's been going in the 4th and the 5th all day. Shit, I think I got him at the 512 or 6-1 in a draft recently. Okay, well, I'm giving it a B+ for the wide receivers here.
I do like Reed, so yeah, I'm gonna give it a B, just because you got Chase. I mean, Chase is an A+.
Yeah, for sure. I still think he's the number 1 at wide receiver.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've taken him at 103 in non-super flex drafts.
Yeah. Yeah, because I want him over a quarterback in most of these leagues. Like, I want Allen, but like, man, I just, I'm gonna try not getting a quarterback in the first round and see how it ends up working out. Because I feel like the teams where I didn't get a quarterback in the first round ended up doing better than the ones where I did get a quarterback in the first round.
Yeah.
And okay, so where's the IDP kicking at? Van Ginkel, Knight, Phillips, is Jihad.
Oh, you forgot Hunter.
And
Hunter.
Yep. All right. So Van Ginkel, Knight, Hunter, Phillips, Campbell.
I don't hate it. It's not bad.
I don't. It's not as good as the one before. It's not as good as Hugh Jackson. I gave a B+ though.
I'm not in love with it, but I say B-.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to give it also. Yeah, guys like Phillip and Jihad, they're going to be good, but I feel like I'd want those guys as like my top bench players versus being like the end of my starters. Yeah, so I'm giving it a B- also. I'm with you. So what did I say? C+, B+, and then a B minus. So let me see. So that's down 2, then up 2, and then down 1. So 84 total. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right. Crispy said I would have taken Tony over all those guys.
Fuck
Man,
Tony.
Tony.
No, not doing the bench Snoop de Whoop. Just because it takes so long to go through all the bench players. So yeah, we're just grading it off of the starters. And Brown said don't disagree with you. Drafting AJ. Said drafted him in the 8th round and so many times this year. Yeah, I mean he's been going a lot later as of right now, especially just. We don't know if he's going to the Patriots. I mean, that's been all the rumor. And I mean, I'd like it if he went there because he'd be the number 1. Wouldn't even be close. All right. Snoop de Whoop. We got Darnold, Willis, and Shedeur in the top 10 for the QBs.
All right. Shitter, Sanders.
I'm gonna give that a C. Darnold brings it up a little bit. But Willis and I mean, Sanders might not even start right away. So he's like, C minus or maybe not even a starter,
So
like
for fantasy purposes, I'm going to give it a D plus. And here's my reason. Darnold is more of an NFL type quarterback. He's not going to give you much for fantasy. Willis, yeah, he's got that upside.
Darnold was good last year for fantasy though, especially in my league.
I mean, what was he? Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
we can't hate on the Super Bowl champ, man. Come on.
And I think he ended up as like a top 15 guy, I guess. So
they said thanks for the grades. My money's on the bench. There you go, bro. Yeah, I mean, because that's what's gonna win it at the end of the day.
Willis worries me, man, because I don't think he's that great. But for fantasy, you got that upside with the rushing, right?
I mean, that's what we hope, but you also got to hope that he doesn't get hurt. Like that's one thing that I'm nervous.
And he needs to stay on the field. And if he doesn't produce, he's not going to stay on the field. Like we saw it with Justin Fields, Anthony Richardson, people like that. So
yeah,
that just worries me.
Is that what you mean? Like bringing in Ewers?
Ewers? Well, didn't they just draft someone?
I haven't paid attention to all the lower. I haven't paid attention to the rounds today. But yeah, either way, I'm with you. Like I'm not like I don't think Willis isn't a franchise quarterback or anything like that. He got paid decent money though. But I feel like Miami
that offense is going to suck. It's going to suck no matter what.
I feel like Miami had to pay. Like you got to pay him decent money, or he's not even going to come there.
But then Shedeur, honestly, I take Rodgers over Shedeur any day. And you got him 6 picks later.
Yeah, I mean, until we know what's going on with Rodgers, he's going to be going double digits. He is starting. Yeah, Jamie's talking about for the whole season, but he's for sure the starter at the beginning of the season. So I said a C. Jamie said a D plus. Running backs: JT, Kyren, Jalen Warren,
Mr. Bill.
I'm gonna give it a B plus. I mean JT and Kyren. I mean he should have went before the 5.7, so that's good value right there. Warren's he's not hurting, but he's definitely not helping. Like at the same time.
Yeah, I mean Kyren was a top 10 guy last year. Nothing's changed. That late, I like it with the possible number 1. I mean, yeah, you got Gibbs and Bijan, but would you be surprised if Jonathan Taylor ended up the number 1? No, we wouldn't.
Yeah, if he stays healthy, I mean, he's done it before.
So I do like that. Jalen Warren, I'm not a big fan of, but in best ball, yeah, he's going to give you those spike weeks. So I'm gonna give that a B plus, maybe even an A minus. Just because you
Oh,
got
shit.
JT, you got 2 top 12 guys. Like,
There you go. See, Jamie's a little bit more. His highs are higher and his lows are lower
yeah.
than mine. I'm a little bit more even keel.
I mean, Jalen Warren, man, he's a top 20 guy. Yeah, I know they.
Maybe.
Well, what did he finish last year?
I feel like he was
He
outside
fit
the top 20.
17th.
All right. Okay.
He was 17 last year, and it's best ball. So,
Yeah.
like, Warren, I'm avoiding Warren in all my leagues, but this late, I like it this late.
Let's see the wide receivers and tight ends. I mean, it's a nice little trio
Ooh,
that you got right there. Jefferson, Neighbors, and Bowers to start.
A plus,
Yeah, solid.
A plus.
And then Metcalf and Wandale later. Yeah. Jamie says A plus. Like I said, I'm a little bit more even keel. I'm gonna give it an A though, because that is very, very solid. And very top heavy. I mean, just those top three right there. I mean, you paid for it, and yeah, it looks nice. Looks nice. Let's see. IDPs. We got Zach Bond, and you know what? It's because we haven't played
Bond
this
is the
video.
best.
Because we haven't played this video in a while. Let me go ahead and play the shout out from Zach Bond.
What's going on, guys? Eagles linebacker Zach Bond here to let you know, give you a little reminder that defensive players matter. Come on. Don't be scared to join an IDP league with a hustler. You know what it is. Big shout out to Alex and the 420 crew. Yeah, come on. Don't count us out, man. Join IDP league. Come on, with the hustler.
Well, yeah, with the hustler.
There you go.
And you remember that song I made? I wrote Zach Bond is the best.
Hell yeah. Woo. Okay. So Bond, Olakun, Dodson, Edmonds, and Tyke Smith. That's a pretty solid top five. You fell off a little bit. I don't know if those were auto picks on the rookie. No, I mean it's the hell's his name? Thienenman. Yeah. There you go. I mean, yeah, I don't know if you had to pick him that high or if you would have had to get him later. And then Emmanuel McNeil Warren. There you go. Got those rooks in there.
I mean, if you look at Bond, Olukin, and Dotson, they were all top 12 last year at the position.
Said it was autos. Okay. Yeah. It is what it is. At least Thienenman will be starting. I don't know about McNeil, whatever the hell his last name was. Oh, yeah. I said fire vid. Dude, fuck yeah, man.
I mean, Tyke Smith was a top at his position.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
don't hate
He's
that.
solid in the starters.
But yeah, those other guys, I'm not too sure about.
Yeah, so I mean, we're just gonna grade it off the top five, anyways. Bond, Olakun, Dodson, Edmonds,
I mean,
and Tyke
that's
Smith.
an A for me, man. A minus.
I got Dodson. I mean, he's in my top six. Zach Bond,
Yeah.
he's right up there. Olakun's still up there. Edmonds, a little nervous about. I'm gonna
I mean,
give
he
it.
was still top 20 last year.
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a B plus.
I'm gonna give it an A. It's just we got 4 top 20 guys.
You know what,
and
Jamie?
Three of
sold
them
me.
are top. Three of them are top 12.
I'm
So-
giving it. I'm bumping it up to an A minus. That's what
Yeah, so let's go A minus. Give them credit.
So let's see. So that was a C. What's that? Down. That's down 4. But then you got a B plus, so that's up 1. So now it's at down 3. And then you got an A, so that's 1. No, wait, hold on. So it was down 3 for the quarterbacks, and then it was up 3 for the wide receivers. So that just evened it out. And then it was up 1 for the running backs. So that's 86. And then A minus, that's up 2. So that's an 88. 88 for Snoop DeWhoop.
That's a solid score though right now.
There you go. I mean, yeah, the quarterbacks, I mean, a lot of it's going to come down to which one of those pans out, but pretty solid on the skill positions and did really solid on the IDPs for the starters. All right. Let me zoom out here just so we get the full view. Fuck. I got one of those trackpads. It's too easy to go backwards. There we go. A lot of defense. And Brian said, thank you guys. I did get all my backups for QBs. There you go. I mean, you got to do that. Like, what I've been doing is like once I draft a QB, I automatically put the backup in the queue. I mean, it gets annoying sometimes because I drafted some of them like earlier than I should have, but I was like, fuck it. I needed to get them anyways. If I got it a couple rounds earlier, like I didn't want to remove the pick or anything and like swap it, which I'm not going to do anymore either. So everybody set your queues, get a couple guys in there. Cause yeah, we got to draw a line in the sand on changing the autos. Like, we just got to be on it. We got to be on it. And Circle Cross, what up, bro? What's going down? We're getting ready to smoke one more before we get out of here. Dope draft. We're already up to number 90. Last year, we were only in the 50s at this time. We're almost at the 100 mark.
I'm man. I'm only in one so far. I need to get up on this.
Yeah, one thing that I've been doing is every 10 drafts, I've been doing an update with like the managers and who has more, who's done more drafts and all that.
I still got to get this ADP thing.
What?
The past couple of years, like my boss over at Going for Two, he has this algorithm where it's plugged in to a spreadsheet to where all you need to do is add in the ID of the league, and it automatically puts an ADP in for every player. And I've been trying to get him to send it to me the past 2 years, and he's always like, "Yeah, I'll get on that," but he just never does. So I need to get on his ass for that.
Yeah.
Because how cool would it be to have an actual ADP for all these? Yeah, you're going to have to go on the Patreon to get it, but it's going to be worth it.
That'd be fucking awesome, man. Circle Cross said, glad to see another brother auto drafting all IDP and not my ass. And that's you, right, Ziggy? You want me to grade your team before I get out of here?
Just give them an A. Everyone gets an A.
Dude, I had a teacher that did that when I was in college.
Hell yeah.
It was a psychology class, and like I felt like I like understood everything, but I wasn't doing good on the tests or whatever. And I'm just a horrible test taker, I guess. And but she ended up giving everyone an A, even my dumbass friends who were in that class also, who I know didn't get anywhere close to an A. So yeah, that actually happened in one of my classes. Felt good about it. Felt like I got my money's worth.
Hell yeah. Dude, my first psychology class, my third day I ever went, we got sent home because we're getting bomb threats because of 9/11. It was September. Yeah, it was like September 11th. I woke up. I was like 10 minutes late waking up. Went to class. I was sitting in the back of the room, not even in a chair, just like in the back against the wall. And all of a sudden, like 10 minutes later, everyone got sent home because my school was getting bomb threats.
Dude, what the fuck?
And I go home and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I turn on TV. I see the Twin Towers falling. I'm like, that's the first memory that I have of that shit.
That's fucking nuts. And Ziggy said, hi, A+ for being awake.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. QBs. T-Law, Cam Ward. Ooh, man. We're starting off a little rough. But I think I'm going to give that a C+. Ward brings it down. T-Law's bringing it up a little bit. I'm giving it a C+.
All right, I'm trying to pull this up on my phone again. I don't see it. Yeah, I mean, T-Law is a solid, possibly top 7. Cam Ward, in that 20 range. So yeah, I don't really like it.
They even it out. Running backs: A-Chain, Hampton, and Hall. I mean, dude, you went all in on them.
I love Hampton. I actually like Hampton over A-Chain. I've been taking Hampton over A-Chain just for situation.
I think I'm gonna give it an A-.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot
you
of
gotta
people
give it an
think
A. You gotta give some kind of an A. So A-.
Yeah.
Perfect. Honestly, I would have took Taylor over A-Chain, and then that would have been an A+.
I probably would have too. I probably would have taken CMC over him also.
Oh, CMC definitely goes over A-Chain.
Those were the next 2 picks.
Yeah.
And wide receivers, Garrett Wilson, dude, got him pretty late, middle of the 5th.
Yeah.
And yeah, Brian said that's Jamie A-Chain over Hampton. I feel the same way, but yeah, I understand what Jamie's saying about the situation being better. I mean, the offense should be leaps and bounds better. So if A-Chain doesn't bust off a lot of touchdowns, like Hampton might end up being better. Wilson, DJ, I want to score more. Flowers, Tyson, Jacoby Myers.
I mean, he's got a lot of high upside.
Yeah.
DJ Moore, Flowers, Wilson, they usually go like really close to each other in the drafts I've been doing.
Yeah.
In the 4th round.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to give it a B. I mean, it's a solid B, though. It's not top heavy enough to get to bust a B+ or A-, but I feel like it's just a good, well-rounded amount of guys.
Yeah, I mean, if DJ Moore hits, I mean, I've seen Flowers go above DJ Moore in almost every single draft that I've done. I've only done about 50, but that usually does happen. Flowers goes early 4th, DJ Moore late 4th.
And Ziggy said, remember last year when I said Jameson, Jay Williams is going to have 1,500 yards? Yeah, but he didn't have 1,500 yards. He got hurt. And B said, if only we would trade Flowers as killer fumbles every damn year. Yeah. I want to see what the new regime, how they use him. That's what I want to see.
I think he'll be more consistent this year instead of having those big, huge games where he's like, yeah. I mean, Flowers ended up being a top 10 guy at the end of the year, but he also had weeks where he had like zeros.
B said, sell his ass. Let's see. IDPs. Cooper. And see, look, someone who said Pitts in like the 3rd or 5th round. He went in the 12th. Told you guys he wasn't going to go that high. Cooper, Cedric Gray. Nice. Cashman, Nakobe Dean, and Devin Bush. Dude, I like this. I like it
too.
Top to bottom.
Like Cedric Gray. Cedric Gray could be easily a top 5 finish in this tournament.
Fuck yeah, dude. I have him as I think he's number 3 in my rankings.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
He's 3 for me too, man.
He's up there. And people keep forgetting about him. So he keeps going later than he should.
I was expecting him to go in the 20th in our draft. I know he went in the 14th here. Pretty sure he went in the 18th in the draft that I'm in.
Okay.
And I was so pissed because I was going to take him next.
I'm gonna give that an A-. I mean, that's a pretty dope starting squad right there. So C+. So what's that? It's down 2. And then an A-, that's up 2. So that kind of evens it out. And then we got a B. And then we got an A-, so that's up 2. So Your entire team, it's up to, and it all kind of stems from 85. So that's an 87 overall.
Solid.
There we go. There we fucking go. Man, I'm glad I didn't draft in this one because I would like all those fucking messages and shit that I was dealing with at the beginning. But for everyone who's paying attention now in all the slow drafts, we're just not changing any auto picks anymore. So just make sure you set your queue. If it's a misclick or something and you like let the chat know right away, like, oh, I misclicked. I meant to click this person or whatever. Like that is still a valid change. You just got to put it in the chat right away. And assuming I'm awake and at my computer, I could do it really quickly. But yeah, that's just, yeah, we just got to draw a line in the sand on that right now. Yeah, it'll just make everybody, set their queue even better. And
I mean, the one that I'm in,
so I could place in the top 100 this year. That's what it's all about, bro. I was reading off the top prizes for this year because now it's all condensed to the top 100. Now the payouts are a little bit higher. And let me see. Once we get to 300, where the hell is it? 300. The top prizes are 10,000 for first place, 3,000 for second place, 2,000 for third place, 1,500 for fourth place, 1,000 for fifth place. And then after that, it keeps dropping, but the top 5 over 1,000 each, and then it drops 650, 550, 500, 420, 375, 325, 300, 275, 260, 250, 225, 200, 200, 175, 175. So even placing in the top 20 at 175. I mean, that pays.
So what I recommend is right there. At least do 20 of these. Because if you do 20 of these drafts, you're probably going to at least get your money back.
Yeah. You should. Peace out, bees. Thanks for coming through, bro. And Ziggy said, way better than last year. Yeah, for sure. The payouts is the exact same amount based on the 300, but it's just more top heavy now. Now it's just condensed to the top 100 instead of 151 or whatever it was last year.
Hey, you should prorate the last few years and give us top guys a little bit extra.
And hopefully we get up to 420. So getting up to
we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it.
Getting up to 420, top prize 13,000, then 3,600, 2,350, 1,850, 1,350, and 1,000 for sixth place. So the top 6 would be getting over 1,000, and 7 is 950, 8 is 800, 9 is 750, 10 is 650. So even the top 10, you're getting no less than 650, and then it kind of just drops and drops and drops. But it's all based on the same percentage of the payout. It's just the top 100. So a lot of it is condensed towards the top. But that's what this is really all about. Like, we could make it a lot of different ways, but I always wanted a super fucking dope first place prize, because winning a tournament like this is not fucking easy. It takes a lot of skill, and it also takes a lot of luck as well, because you never know what the fuck's gonna happen. And it's always someone lower drafted who ends up cracking a starting spot in week 17, and it's like nobody had that player, and it made that person's team just jump up.
And we're gonna have to come up with some more league names.
Well, so I've actually came up with a bunch I think up to 400 or 500. You tell me, because I can always change some. These aren't like set in stone.
All right, what do you got?
Let me find.
Obviously, we have like Grandma's Boys. That's part of it. Half Baked. How High.
So many of those. Like, I got to. I put some 90s movies. We got The Faculty. That's 301. Booty Call is 302. Private Parts 303. That's the Howard Stern movie. The Sixth Man 304. Con Air 305.
I like it.
Nothing to Lose 306. Money Talks 307. Soul Food 308. I Know What You Did Last Summer 309. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer 310.
Now, do you have like the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Yeah, that's a lot higher. That's number 19.
So I was looking into this, and you know, Half Baked has a sequel.
You know what? I saw that, and I still never watched it. I almost watched it on 420.
It's all right, but the fact that it's a sequel to one of our favorite movies, I think it needs to be added.
Okay.
How High also has a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the Harold and Kumar White Castle. There's like 4 of those movies.
Yeah.
Dude, Where's My Car? Is that one? That's a
Good
fucking great
question.
stoner movie, dude.
Nope, do not have Dude, Where's My Car?
All right, write it down. Now for the 420th draft, if we make it that far, there's a movie called The 420 Movie. It's on Tubi right now, I believe. It's called The 420 Movie. Let me look it up real quick.
And what'd you say? You said Harold and Kumar. Do we have Harold and Kumar?
Well,
I don't even know how I don't have Harold and Kumars.
Well, they have 4, like at least 3. They have the original White Castle. They have the Guantanamo Bay prison one, and then there's a Christmas one.
Yep. That's the last one.
But that 420 movie, man, I saw that and I was like, this would be a perfect last movie. The 420 movie. Here it is. It's a comedy about 2 sisters who try to get rich to escape their city, but end up helping their father save it on he's a drug lord.
Dude.
2021 Indian crime drama.
Dang it. I don't even have Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke or Next Movie.
How do you not have that?
I don't know, but I'm putting it on there right now. I'm disappointed. And no, we're not putting Reefer Madness on there. We're not putting Reefer Madness.
I saw that play and it was kind of out there. I don't know.
All right, but I'm adding all the Cheech and Chongs. Cheech and Chong Next Movie.
Fast Times at Ridgemount High.
That one's
That's
on there.
Another good.
I know
Okay.
that is.
Man, The Big Lebowski. I know that's on there.
That's on there. How do I not have the fucking Cheech and Chongs and Harold and Kumars on there? What am I doing?
Yeah, I mean, there's Up in Smoke. There's Next Movie.
And you know what? Cheech and Chong has the last movie. I didn't know that. Came out last year. It's actually really good.
I just watched it not too long ago.
Yeah. And
How High has a sequel. Definitely not as good as the original, but it's still a How High sequel.
And the Corksican Brothers also gets a little bit of a shout out. You seen that one? Cheech and Chong, Corksican Brothers.
No, I haven't.
It's not about weed at all. Like, there's nothing to do about weed. They're like twins, and they can feel each other's pain. So it's very interesting.
Okay, so there's a movie called Bong Water. I don't know what that's about, but it sounds fucking cool. Oh, this looks scary as fuck. It's called 420 Massacre.
No, man.
Inhale, exhale, scream.
Corksican Brothers. Let's see. Is Dazed and Confused? I feel like it's on here, right? Yeah. Dazed and Confused is number 9.
Oh, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to change some shit up. I haven't set. I think the only ones that I actually set are the top like 301 and 302. I still got to create a bunch of other leagues to throw in there. But now's the time. Throw in some names of some dope movies. We'll see if they're on there, and if they're not, I'll get them added. Because I already got everything up to 302, so I'm not fucking with any of that. But everything after, we can change. But dude, I got a lot of good movies coming up though. So I don't know how we're gonna fucking do this.
There's a movie called Smiley Face from 2007. That was before all this freaking dumbass shit.
I don't
Cancel
have Go. I don't
culture.
even think I've seen it.
Go! It's awesome, dude. You need to watch that tonight. Go is freaking amazing.
Is that Spencer Breslin?
Okay, so it's a movie. It's gonna fuck with your mind, dude. There's man, how do I explain this? So, how do you explain Go? Like, it's the same movie scenes, but from a different perspective.
Okay.
So you'll see the two guys' perspective, and then you'll see like the stoner girl's perspective. But at the end, like, it all makes sense.
Okay.
This dude drops fucking this massive acid and just trips out of his balls.
Let's see. Super Bad and 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Super Trooper has a sequel. Did you know that?
Yeah. No,
Just watched that the other
it's not
day.
out yet, is it?
No, it's been out for a while. I just watched it like 2 nights ago.
The Super Troopers movie that came out?
Super Trooper 2 has it's a sequel. Just came out like probably like 3-4 years ago,
Okay.
maybe. But no, I literally just had it on like a couple nights ago while I was passing out.
Dude, we got right. I don't have Super Bad or the 40-Year-Old Virgin on there. I just
Fuck.
let me see. How far did I go? I created all the way to 405, and I don't have any of those ones on there. I got to move some shit around. What the hell?
I mean, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I feel like that.
That's one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 171. All right. Any other ones? Any other ones? Hansel and Gretel get baked. Oh my gosh.
What? That's not even a
Xerxes?
movie.
Yeah, that's the 300.
There's a movie called Evil Bong.
Evil Bong. What the fuck?
I don't even fucking know. But it looks cool as fuck, dude.
Stranger said the first movie I saw weed smoked in was Romancing the Stone, the campfire scene. Okay.
So on the Evil Bong, it says on the very
Oh,
bottom.
that's what it is. Super Troopers coming out soon. Super Troopers 3. Okay, that's what it is.
Oh, they're coming out with a third?
I didn't see the sequel, but yeah, so that's what I'd been seeing.
The sequel's funny as fuck. I like it.
Don't have Semi-Pro with Jackie Moon, and you know why? It's because I hate Will Ferrell, but that's actually one that I don't mind him in. That's one that I don't mind him in.
They are coming out with a Last Friday.
Yeah.
It's in production right now, so maybe that could be like number 420, Last Friday.
I feel like 420 needs to be like the ultimate smoking movie. So I feel like one of these ones that we just mentioned has to be number 420.
Nice Dreams. Do you have Nice Dreams? That could be it.
No, I don't have any Cheech and Chong, so I'm gonna add all those the 5 up in Smoke, next movie, Nice Dreams, Corkscrew Brothers, last movie.
All right.
Wait, I feel like I'm missing one. I am missing one. Damn it, what the fuck is the 4th one? Still Smoking.
Yes, good one.
All right. G.I. Joe, Steel Magnolias. Any Given Sunday, that's for sure on there. Feel like we already did it.
Yeah, you had a whole slew
Number
of
It's number 30.
Football movies.
Yeah.
Longest Yard and all that's on there.
Fear and Loathing. Yeah, that one's on there. So we haven't done that one this year. It's 171.
And you know what I love doing? I just love looking at the name of the draft. And if it's something that I'm connected to, I'll join that draft.
Yeah. There's been a handful of people saying that. And all of these movies, they're all good movies. Like a lot of the 30 for 30 ones, that's kind of what we're in the mix of, like right now, except for the most recent slow draft that got in here, Airheads. That's the slow draft filling right now. It's fucking epic.
Airheads was such a great movie.
Epic movie. Mean Green. Are we talking the soccer movie?
No, Joe Mean Green.
You're talking about the
Football
soccer
player?
movie, Huge Ass, because not the Big Green. Is that what we're talking
Oh,
about?
you're thinking of the Big Green. No, it's Mean Green. That's the name of a football player. Joe Mean Green something.
Mean Joe Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, yeah, the soccer movie, the Big Green.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
fuck
think-
that movie. Fuck that movie.
Why? Yeah, you know what? It is on here, 365.
Such a
How
bad
do
movie.
I have that movie on there, but I don't have any of the Cheech and Chongs or Harold and Kumar? What the fuck?
Dude, you better have the Sandlot on there if you have fucking Mean Green or it's a fucking Big Green.
Yeah, it's way higher than that, though.
Like I would replace the
Sandlot's
fucking-
number 40.
so that green movie that you have, replace it with Ladybugs because that's such a better soccer movie with Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah,
If you've
I
never
do
seen
have
Ladybugs,
I do have Ladybugs. It's number 395.
all right. I was gonna say you
I
better have that if
I
you
don't
have the
Cheech
fucking
and Chong,
gay
Harold and
ass.
Kumar. TJ said, I've been told I look like Brendan Fraser. Awesome. Nice. I think I have the Mummy on here. Yeah, the Mummy and the Mummy Returns.
So Brendan Fraser, he wasn't even supposed to be in the Airheads movie. Adam Sandler told the guy that making the movie, he was like, "I'm not going to be in this movie unless you have Brendan Fraser in this."
Yeah. What about the one
Oh.
with Tom Hanks as the softball coach? I have no idea.
What?
I'm
What
not
the fuck
aware of
movie
any
is that?
movie such as.
Are you talking about A League of Their Own?
Oh,
he's a
yeah, the
female
baseball
coach?
A League of Their Own. Yeah,
Like I saw that movie in theaters when it first came out.
yeah, that one's actually 121. So that one's coming up here in a few weeks. Marla Hooch.
Dude, Madonna was in that movie. Hot as fuck.
Yeah, there's no crying in baseball. Yeah. Remember when he was taking a piss?
Dude, every time I take a long ass piss, that scene goes in my head.
Stranger said any Pauly Shore movies. I said, bro, of course.
Well, you
Got
know,
in-
Pauly Shore wanted to be in Airheads.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah, he was going to be one of the stoner guys that robbed him, but Adam Sandler was like, "No, I want Brendan Fraser in it."
And Pauly Shore advocated
Pauly-
for Brendan Fraser.
Well, this was
being
right.
in
This was
Encino
right after Encino Man, and Pauly Shore was like, "No, I don't want Brendan Fraser in this, just in case we do Encino Man 2."
Yeah. So I got Encino Man. I got Class Act. I got Son-in-Law. Those are all coming in the 300s, though. I think those might be the only.
What's that fucking movie with where they went in the fucking green room?
Hansel and Gretel's Get Baked's actually a movie. He said a witch lures the teenagers to her home with a special strain. Well, I knew it was a movie. I've just never seen it. You've watched it, Crispy? You were high enough at 2:00 in the morning one night and watched that fucking movie. That's fucking hilarious.
What's that movie I'm thinking of? Pauly
Biodome.
Shore.
Classic.
Biodome, yeah, with Baldwin. One of the
That
Baldwin
one,
brothers.
that one's on there. It's in the 300s also. I have a lot of 90s movies that are in the 300s. Like that's how I filled out like 301 to like 400 was like just a shitload of 90s movies. And it said, of course, nothing is, of course, ever you missed. Yeah. I and maybe because I was on a 90s kick in 300, in the 300s, that's why I missed Cheech and Chong, because obviously not in the 90s, 70s and 80s. And then Harold and Kumar, not in the 90s either. That's in the 2000s.
Do you have American Pie?
I'm sure I do. Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah,
have
those
American Pie.
are let me see.
You want to hear a fun fact about American Pie? It
Okay.
was NC-17, and they needed to get it down to rated R.
Yeah.
And the only way they got it down was because of the number of thrust that he got into the pie. They cut a certain amount of thrust that he fucked the pie, which made it rated R as opposed to 17.
Yeah, and specifically the way that is in the R-rated version, he just has the pie over his dick, and like the dad walks in, he turns around, and he just has the pie on his dick. In the unrated version, he's humping the pie on the island.
Shit out of it.
Yes. He's fucking the shit out of that pie on the island. Princess Bride,
with Andre the Giant.
Yeah, I don't have that
Great
on
movie. That's
probably needs to be on there as the as an ode to Andre.
I mean, if you want to do that, No Holds Barred with the dude from the Friday movie.
Yeah, Debo.
Zeus, yeah. Debo. Yeah. Plus Hulk Hogan. I mean,
yeah. Crispy Debbie Does Dallas.
Fuck yeah.
Crispy's bringing it all the way back. Classic VHS tape right there.
2 girls, 1 cup.
All right, time to get the fuck up out of here. All right, I gotta go. And I don't know if we're gonna do a draft tomorrow. I'll try to fill one up. We'll see what happens. But I feel like for sure Monday, but I'll still try to fill one up as of tomorrow. Suburban Commando, Little Oral Annie,
Mr. Nanny, or whatever the fuck that, Mr. Mom, whatever the fuck it was.
Fucking savages. All right. We're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow, maybe Monday, one of the two. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.